What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we react to music videos and shows. Today, we're back to The Expanse. We're on Season 2, Episode 11, Here There Be Dragons. And this should be a pretty interesting and exciting episode because not only has Holden and the crew discovered this old tunnel security area where Dr. Strickland has taken Meng's daughter. Also, Bobby Draper went on a walkabout and found the ocean, and eventually Christian found her and showed her the research that Aaron Wright had given her that showed the actual specs and the research and design of this creature that she saw without a vac suit on Ganymede, and told her basically that they knew what was happening, and that was an interesting little conversation, and I expect that we'll get more between those two, but for now it looks like they're going to be taking Sergeant Draper. Gunnery Sergeant Draper back to the Mars embassy because she was discovered by some of her people at the very, very end. So, Here There Be Dragons, I suspect I don't know, actually. I think it might refer to what they're going to find behind these locked doors in a long, unused tunnel section of Ganymede. But things have changed quite a bit from the books, and so I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I'm still paused on my reread. I have not begun book 4. I want to let the show catch up a little bit, and I don't think many events from beyond book 3 will get inserted at this point, but I will definitely pick back up and start rereading book 4 once we get into season 3, because that's possibly where we'll start to see things shifting and moving. I'm very excited for this episode, so let's go ahead and dive into it. I think the moon Deimos was missing from that Mars shot. Back to Ganymede, I think. Yep, here we go. Oh, we're back in time. Interesting. We're getting a...
Dr. Strickland. I just received confirmation they're commencing release within the hour.
If our client had any doubts, this will put him to rest.
Zinnia.
Oh, you're too clever. I thought I had you.
Well, he's good with kids.
Where are we going?
It's a surprise, dear. Today is going to be a very exciting day.
Yep, definitely telling us that he knew all about this attack. Yeah, this is how it went in the books, too. Through a whole bunch of space before they ran into any...
No one lives there. But it doesn't mean they can't.
Yeah, no resistance for a bit
It's been
here.
a while since Strickland brought your daughter down here.
I know. Look, I know exactly how much time's passed.
You need to be ready in case...
In case we don't find her, look, you haven't lost a child.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
My baby boy was taken from me.
This is not my time to stop.
Didn't know about a boy for Naomi.
Your father was always so proud of you. Told me how the two of you used to go free climbing in the Mariner Valley. Peace of mind is a luxury that no Martian can afford, especially not a Marine. But you won't have to worry about that much longer.
What's that supposed to mean?
You won't be going back to parade, Bobby, because you don't follow orders, and a soldier follows orders.
Aha, there we go.
You're not a soldier anymore. Dismissed.
They're gonna discharge her when she goes back to Mars. Wow. She can't handle that. They launched probes right past their ship, huh?
Here we go.
Interesting.
You know what sailors used to say when their ships went past the end of their maps?
Time for a new map.
Here there be dragons.
Yeah.
Is ready to crack. He adores her, and if we make an amnesty offer to her, she may be able to sell him on it.
Clarissa.
When the heiress incident hearings are convened, they're going to make you the star of the show.
They're gonna take him down. Makes sense.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
My good friend Jules Piermel. If he's not here to pay for his crimes, they're going to take it out on me. Yeah, I will. One way or another.
You deserve it, you dumb bastard.
Thanks for the heads up.
He's not getting on that transport.
All clear for lander on pad 3. All clear for pad 3.
So what's gonna happen?
What's happening?
Yeah. Christian didn't want her leaving. She's gonna do something else. Here we are on the moon.
Oh, man. Looks like they're probably here for the exact same reason we are. Shit, that means I gotta get down there before they do.
Is the ship
About a
talking to
I'll
him?
put a big frickin' bullseye on my back.
What are we... Is he having an idea?
On, go wider. Wider. I said wider. Show me the whole goddamn system. Now show me the orbital paths of all the Jovian moons.
What are we doing, Alex?
That's a lot. Okay. Well, no one said it was gonna be easy.
Wow.
All right, darling. Saddle up. Slingshot time.
They're gonna slingshot straight into Ganymede. Interesting. During the battle, what are we learning here? I mean, this is beautiful.
Trigger happy idiots in orbit.
No, I want to go home now.
Oh, man.
See this milkweed?
I don't want to play anymore.
No. Look closer. It's a chrysalis. And
Yeah.
scary stuff. But there might also be magical things like you've never imagined.
I don't like this guy.
And we may learn the secrets of the universe.
Don't like him. We're following directly in their path, basically.
The Martians have declared a no-fly zone over the station. So much for a quiet ride out.
The people here just don't know it yet.
Wait, look.
Yeah, the medicine capsule he dropped.
Mrs. May's medicine. She needs a dose every day. Strickland's keeping her alive.
Come.
Caliban. He knows.
What's on your mind, Sergeant?
He knows.
My dad.
He's going to be very disappointed in you. You should prepare for that.
What happened to my team?
You'll get a firing squad for this.
Were you testing a weapon on us? On your own soldiers?
The whole generation has forgotten what it means to sacrifice for the dream of Mars.
Oh, damn.
My team!
Show the field test.
First battlefield demonstration, a single
Damn.
Version 1 hybrid easily defeated 6 UN Marines and then 4 Martian Marines.
This did not happen in the books. Wow. I like this storyline.
Captain Martins needs to see you.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. So this is how she basically changes sides, for lack of a better word. She's about to defect. That's not exactly how that happened in the books, but it's definitely more dramatic. Wow. This is essentially what happened in the books. She just walked straight out the front door of the embassy. Okay, now she's in UN territory.
I am Gunnery Sergeant Roberta Draper, Martian Marine Corps. I am requesting political asylum on Earth.
Yeah. Running silent. No engines, using gravity assist to get where he needs to go. Wow. Turn the transponder off and just drift into Ganymede. Damn.
How about I take her in from here?
Like it. That is a very cool addition to the story.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Not entirely sure.
You need to know what's on it as soon as possible.
Those boys will crack it like an egg.
Definitely.
Are you up for a debriefing? We'll try to keep it short.
This part of the story is sad for her.
This must be my life.
Oh, Mao is calling. What does he have to say?
There's definitely people inside.
I'm ready to fight for my daughter.
I can't wait for this to be a huge mistake.
This is safe. Hey, this is fire, okay? Don't shoot us.
Where's May?
In the books, he just started shooting. Oh, did somebody get hit? This is obviously May's backpack.
You're lucky. It went straight through.
Okay, Amos got a hit.
How come I'm the one who always gets shot?
What are we seeing in here? Oh.
Madam, you and I are fortunate to spend our lives in positions of great privilege and power.
I won't accept.
I already did an hour ago.
Yep. And she's gonna take Bobby with her. This is another flashback. What are you doing, Prax? Does he still have a gun? What the fuck are you doing?
Did this for a purpose.
Yeah. You should not have opened that thing, man.
I came here to destroy the proto-molecule, and that's what I'm gonna do.
What? Oh. Interesting.
Grenade!
Oh, shit. Oh, yep. Wow. All that from one grenade? Yeah. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, something very, very similar to that happened in the books. Except what's it? Oh, wow. Look at all of this. Look at all this proto-molecule. They're gonna go in here and everybody is gonna be dead.
I think something broke out of this.
This is anesthetic gas.
Uh-huh.
I got a data core.
Good.
The alarm we heard was a depressurization alert.
Yep.
What was it? You used the proto-molecule on children. What were you doing here?
I'm not gonna tell him anything.
We made a proto-molecule to do what we wanted. We made it in our own image.
Mm.
There's a lot more where she came from.
How come you're always the one getting shot?
How the hell did you find us?
MCRN, they set up a no-fly, but they cleared a black ops ship to land right here, so we got the figuring. Anyways, I just decided to come on down and rescue Jill.
Okay. That's not good news.
Get out the auto docs, make sure no one's infected.
She can't leave the Rossi. Very. Okay. I guess let her do what she wants, but.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
This is very different.
You'll need an escort out of the no-fly zone. Go with them.
No, I'm going with you.
Definitely not.
Thank you.
Something I'm familiar with.
I think you best come take a look at this.
What do we have here?
It sure as hell seems like it's looking at us. Mother of God, that thing ain't got a vaccine on. How the fuck is that possible? What the hell is that thing, Holden?
Oh, man.
Suit up. We're going on a hunt.
Woo hoo hoo. Okay. We got Project Caliban. Very interesting. The storyline is definitely diverging. We are stepping away from the territory of the books in a number of very significant ways. The situation on Earth with Christian and Bobby. Bobby was basically, in the books, diplomatically lent to the UN. She was not, what's the word I'm looking for? Removed from the military. I forget the word. Discharged. She did not attack her superior officer. In fact, in the books, I don't know that we ever got any confirmation of any kind that Mars had anything to do with the proto-molecule experiments, the weapons. So this is a big shift from the book storyline. The trip that Christian is about to take on a ship of Mao's choosing, this was something that was set up for her by her boss Ehrenreich before his involvement in this big scheme had ever been exposed. She was still working, Christian was still working on attaching him to the crimes and figuring it all out. And while she knew that it was a bad idea to go on this ship with Mao, she did it anyway because she was being ordered to. And so we're really stepping wide of the original storyline here, and in big ways. Bobby's definitely on the UN side now. She has no choice. She has literally defected in the show and sought asylum. So she is no longer a Martian citizen. She will be hunted essentially, and that's a big shift in the storyline. One that is very interesting. Definitely raises the stakes a lot for everybody involved. Very cool. On the Ganymede side of things, we had essentially the identical storyline for a good portion of it. The way that the team got there was different, and the way that they're escaping is slightly different because we didn't really have a no-fly zone, and we didn't have Alex doing his slingshot no thrust maneuver, which is very cool. I loved how they visualized all that and executed on it. I think that's a huge improvement and really makes use of the mechanics of the slingshotters that we were briefly introduced to in season 1. I thought it was brilliant. Very cool way to skirt a no-fly zone, because if they can't see you, they can't prevent you from doing what you're doing. The fact that Naomi and Amos are leaving the Rossi to go do something with the somnambulist ship definitely did not occur. We did not split up at this time. Everyone exited the same way. They got on the Rossi and they took straight off. So I'm curious to see what this difference is going to mean. And I don't want to make any guesses as to how those things are going to play out differently, because I don't want to spoil things that haven't happened yet, but I have some thoughts about what this additional ship in the equation might mean and how it will keep things from getting complicated with the way the stories have changed. So I have some thoughts about that, but I'm going to keep them to myself for now. The fact that the ship, the Weeping Somnambulist, literally did not exist in the books, means that they can do whatever they want with it as they write this new storyline into existence. And it has no long-reaching impact on the story, the overarching arc that we're in. Don't think that I don't exactly remember, but I don't think we found. Yeah, we definitely did not find May on Ganymede. Excuse me. And there was a massive section of the books that involved a continued hunt for the daughter. Oh, excuse me. Throughout the solar system going forward here. And I don't know exactly how we're going to play that, but my understanding is that some pieces of that storyline have probably changed, and I'm excited to see how they play out. So yeah, very, very interesting. The battle in the old station tunnels and where this lab was set up, almost exactly to a T how that kind of played out in the books. In the books, they had recruited some station security to go with them and had left them on watch at various points and progressed through many, many sets of tunnels where they encountered basically no resistance until they got to this later spot where they essentially walked in on this scene, and then because Frax is not a trained combat mechanic, he broke the tension because he just started shooting or something along those lines, and basically almost got everybody killed. And they immediately, as soon as the battle was over, they took his gun away from him. It's almost the same because he basically made an aggressive move. He used words instead of shooting and basically tipped the balance of that into combat. They were talking and then he did something aggressive and it turned to combat. And then the later little battle where the grenade came in and then Amos threw it back out, I don't believe it happened exactly that way, but there were grenades involved, and basically one grenade into that room triggered this series of events, much like happened here, where the grenade goes off and then you hear all this action and stuff is going on behind that door and you don't know what it is. We don't get to see it. But essentially it was the same thing. The grenade went off in that room, causing chaos, and what the Project Caliban, whatever proto-molecule alien, escaped from its captivity and killed everyone in there before it, blasted its way out the airlock, which is pretty much exactly what's happened here. In the books, I don't believe that they actually caught sight of the proto-molecule figure until much later, but here we've seen it and they're hunting it down, and it's quite a bit different in the way that it looks and the way it was described, etc. But again, the differences are ones that make sense for the visual medium. They're making strong utilization of that glowy blue proto-molecule flavor, the visual flavoring of the proto-molecule, making heavy use of that, which wasn't really a part of how things were described in the books, but just makes sense, and it's identifiable visually for us in this medium, and very menacing looking. I gotta say, I have been surprised by some of the changes, especially the ones with Bobby, because the difference between her basically being requested by Christian and allowed to work with the UN by her own government, and her fighting her way out, practically killing her own people, and then abandoning her planet and seeking asylum with the UN. That is a humongous difference from a character perspective, as well as a storyline one, and it makes the shift from her original pure nationalism and patriotism to her country to this new defecting to the UN. It makes that journey even bigger than I expected it to be. I expected her to be loaned to the UN, like essentially happened in the books. And a defection is a much larger act. much more permanent and much more political and public, and that is gonna probably lead to some significant tension down the road that obviously didn't exist in the books, and I'm here for it. It's delicious. I'm eating it all up. Whew. I think that's most of what I have pieced out from this episode. I'm very curious why they've chosen to have Naomi and Amos take a different path here from Ganymede. Very curious as to why that has happened, and I'm sure we'll find out pretty quickly. And based on everything I've seen, the writers are doing it for a very good reason. I just don't know what it is yet, and I'm sure I will grow to appreciate it as we find out what it is. Definitely Amos. Ooh, thinking about Amos and his issue with kids being abused and so on, led me to remember that we got a big Naomi backstory reveal as she told Prax that she had a boy. She had a son that she lost somehow, was taken from her, I think she said. And I don't remember that being something that was revealed this early or in this way. And it's definitely a very interesting piece of the puzzle. And it adds complexity to Naomi's motivations and her character story. So I'm very interested to learn more about that and figure out what that's all about. Why is Amos always the one to get shot? I think it's because he does things like jump in front of bullets and protect other people, because he's a protector, right? He had told us in a previous episode, there's ones you follow, ones you protect, and bad ones. And he's the one that protects the ones you protect, because he's not a leader, but he's one that does the protecting. And that's why he's always getting shot. Woo! Thank you guys so much for all the love and support and the comments and all the likes and subscribes, and we really appreciate you so much for helping us grow. Thank you guys so much again, and we'll see you in the next video.